Today, I'll be changing oil in a 2014 Dodge Ram 5.7 Hemi. First debate, do you change the oil with the engine warm or cold? I do it when it's warm. The oil flows nicely. The other theory is you let your vehicle sit overnight and all the oil drains from the upper portion of the engine and is in the bottom. So that's a matter of preference. For the oil plug, I believe we need a 13 mil. I got a long extension in case I need it, and a ratchet. I'll be using this style oil catcher. Can handle up to 10 quarts. Here's the plug. You want to set your oil tank a little bit back because it's going to flow like that. Turns out I didn't need the extension. Man, that thing's tight. Man, I don't know who put that in there. So what I do is I loosen it, but I'm pushing it inward. I'll just do it here for illustration until you hear it click, click, click. So you know the thing's all the way out. Then you just yank it so you don't get much oil on you. Works beautiful. Oh, yeah. So the next debate, do we crawl out from under the truck and wait for that for its last drop? Or is that good enough? Well, I know a lot of people want that last, every little bit out of there. But I'm going to be changing my oil every 5,000 miles, so I ain't going to worry about it. Oh, look, I got some grass, some weed on my hand. All right. Now your torque spec here is 20 pounds. Just like that. We'll attack the oil filter next. Got two different type of tools. I like this one best because it's got the grippy. Or I might be able to just turn it by hand, and we got a bag. So the camera angle is in the middle of the bumper in the front, pointing straight at this oil filter. I'm going to try to turn it by hand first. That's not happening. I ain't got the power like my son has. This one is adjustable. It has this ratchet. Beautiful. All right. Now, of course, we all know this is messy, but this is where the Ziploc bag comes into play. Yeah. I probably should have had a rag with me as well. There it goes, right in the bag. Yuck. A little bit of oil on my hand. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Wish I had a rag. And keep it upright, straight out the front, straight down. Not too bad. So here's what it looks like in the bag. Now we could dump this into this bucket or just zip it shut. Not so fast. I've got a Fram Extra Guard. It's good for 5,000 miles. And what I always do, check the fit. First you want to see if the rubber ring came with the filter or if it's still on your vehicle, which this one's on there. And then I do this check right here to make sure it's the same diameter, which it is, and it's already pre-oiled, ready to put back on. All right, through the front, straight up, spin it on. Hand tight. Very nice. So the next debate is the grade of oil you're using. Now, this SuperTech meets all the API certifications, just like the higher quality oil does. The difference is it's only rated for 5,000 miles. And you can use full synthetic oil with any oil filter. And this is rated for 5,000 miles. So they're a match. So every 5,000 miles, I'm changing the oil. Where if you had a higher grade oil, you double that mileage, So it kind of comes out a wash in the amount of money you spend. Also, Project Farm gives his stamp of approval for this brand. And Scotty Kilmer says,
"Oh yeah, you're really throwing your money away if you buy super expensive stuff."
And Trump claims this product is made in
China.
Now, when it comes to vehicles equipped with variable timing or direct injection, then I go with the good stuff. Dexos, specially designed for variable timing systems. Here we have extended performance, 20,000 miles, full synthetic. We got 5W20 on the cap, 5W20 on the oil. So this Dodge requires 7 quarts. I'm getting a little messy. I'm at a weird angle because of the camera. Listen to it. All right. There's 6 quarts because we had added a quart to this big bottle. And we'll check the oil level. Hey, you want to let that filter down through the bottom before you check the oil, of course. Nice. It's just below the fuel dot, right there. So when the engine runs, the oil filter will fill, and then the heat of the engine will make it expand, so it'll be perfect. So this is not a debate, but please, YouTube creators, whenever you get in the car, don't just turn the key on and let the bell keep ringing. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to push the pedal all the way to the floor. That way the engine should just crank over and not start, build oil pressure. Don't know if this vehicle has it. Apparently it does. Building oil pressure. However, we could have a debate on that. I know it does work. I'll prove it if you need to. All right, it timed out. Gas off. Beautiful. No tapping. Nothing. Another debate I failed to mention. Do you pre-fill the oil filter? Yes, it's a great idea. So let's look at the oil pressure. 51 pounds at idle? That's excellent. That is impressive. All right. So let's see how we reset the oil. So we're at oil pressure. So at the left of your steering wheel, I'm going to push the down arrow to reset, and then right side arrow over. See what that, and push and hold. All right, so the engine has to be off to reset that. So with the key on just under the phone symbol, the arrow going right, I'll push it and hold it. There it is, reset. Nice! Yeah, baby. One more quick oil check. All right, now that the oil's all been loaded in the filter and whatnot, I have a lot of room here. I could probably put a whole quart in. I'll put a half in, then test. But it's in the okay range. I think we all can agree, if you follow what your manufacturer recommends putting in your vehicle, you can't go wrong. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Hope this has helped someone.